Good morning. I hope you're having a good day today. Come on with us to Luke 7. In Luke 7, in the few moments we have, Jesus enters Capernaum, and it's the account of the centurion and his servant. Luke's account is a little fuller account than the parallel in Matthew, if I'm remembering correctly. Verse 2, it says, "And a certain centurion's servant, who was dear to him, was sick and ready to die. And when he heard about Jesus, he sent elders of the Jews to him, pleading with him to come and heal his servant." As I say, Luke's account is a little bit fuller. At the conclusion of it, though, in verse 9, you have the Lord's quote. Jesus says, "I say to you, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel." This man was a Gentile. And that's the contrast that Jesus is making. He found more faith in this Gentile than in all of Israel. And that's absolutely just astounding. And when you really think about it, it's his faith, but also think about all of the things that accompanied his faith. What about his works? Because the elders of the Jews, they tell Jesus, verse 5, he loves our nation and has built us a synagogue. This is a Gentile building a synagogue. This is a Gentile soldier, a Roman soldier, building a synagogue for the Jews and loving the Jews. Think about the works and the love that this man had. Think about the hope that he had as he sends the elders of the Jews to Jesus. He had hope. He had hope. And he understood, of course, he understood authority. As Jesus is on his way, verse 6, then Jesus went with them, and when he was already not far from the house, the centurion sent friends to him, saying, "Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof." He understood authority. Of course, you have verse 8. He was also under authority, and he had soldiers under him, and he understood all those things. And he tells Jesus, just give the word. He sends message, just give the word. I want you to think about how much humility the man had in the closing seconds this morning. Jesus was on his way to the man's house, and the man sends messengers and says, "I'm not worthy for you to come under my roof." If Jesus was on his way to your house, what would you say? This man had humility that is hard to find, frankly, and it is worthy of imitation. Jesus was on the way, and the man sent messengers and said, "Do not come." And the reason was, he said, "I'm not worthy that you should come to my home." You might think about the account, and you might understand why Jesus said what he said. Hope you enjoyed this study. We'll see you tomorrow morning.